Adam and Eve are where the human story begins, and their story is small, simple, and huge at the same time. It starts in a world made by God, where light, land, seas, trees, and animals already exist, and everything is good. Then, God forms a man from the dust of the ground, and he breathes life into him. That man is Adam. He is not born like the rest of us. He wakes up in a garden planted by God himself, a place called Eden, full of rivers, fruit, beauty, and peace. God gives Adam a job and a purpose, and he tells him to care for the garden and name the animals. Adam sees every living creature pass before him, but among all of them, he finds no one like himself. Then God says that it is not good for man to be alone. So God causes Adam to fall into a deep sleep, and from his side, he makes a woman. When Adam sees her, he finally sees someone who matches him, and the human family begins. She is called Eve because she will become the mother of all living. In Eden, they live without shame, fear, or pain. They walk in a world where nothing is broken. God gives them every tree for food except one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. He gives them freedom, but he also gives them one boundary. And that single command becomes the center of the test. Into that perfect garden comes the serpent, more clever than any other creature. He does not begin with force. He begins with doubt. He asks Eve if God really said they could not eat from any tree, and he twists the truth just enough to make danger sound harmless. Eve answers him, but the serpent pushes further. He tells her that she will not surely die. He tells her that if she eats the fruit, her eyes will be opened, and she will be like God, knowing good and evil. The fruit suddenly looks different. It looks good for food, pleasing to the eye, and desirable for wisdom. So she takes it, and she eats. Then she gives some to Adam, who is with her, and he eats too. In that moment, something changes inside them. Their innocence is gone. Their eyes are opened, but not in the way the serpent promised. Instead of becoming greater, they become afraid. For the first time, Adam and Eve see their nakedness and feel shame. They sew fig leaves together and hide among the trees when they hear God walking in the garden. Then comes one of the saddest questions in the Bible. God calls out, asking Adam where he is. It is not because God is lost, it is because Adam is. Fear has entered the human heart, and hiding has entered the human story. When God confronts them, Adam blames Eve, and Eve blames the serpent. The damage spreads fast. Sin never stays small. God speaks judgment over the serpent, the woman, and the man. Pain, struggle, sorrow, and death now enter the world. The ground itself is cursed, and the easy peace of Eden is gone. Adam will work by sweat, and Eve will suffer pain in childbirth. Then, Adam and Eve are sent out of the garden, away from the tree of life, and cherubim with a flaming sword guard the way back. It is a heartbreaking ending, but it is not the end of hope. Even in judgment, God shows mercy. He makes garments for Adam and Eve and clothes them. And in the middle of the curse, he speaks a promise that one day the serpent will be crushed. So the story of Adam and Eve is not only about the first sin, it is also about the first promise. It is the story of innocence lost, of trust broken, of shame and exile, but also of a God who still seeks, still speaks, and still makes a way forward. If you want more epic Bible stories told simply, stay with me for the next one.